If you're following our Global Economic Outlook series, hit subscribe to stay updated with new country releases. China Economy Slowdown 2026 reflects a structural shift from rapid, investment-led expansion toward a more constrained growth model shaped by weak domestic demand, property sector stress, demographic pressure, and elevated debt burdens. From 2025 into 2026, the overall pace of economic activity continues to decelerate, reinforcing the view that the country has entered a prolonged period of slower, more volatile expansion rather than a temporary soft patch. GDP annual growth rate illustrates the scale of the slowdown. In 2025, real GDP growth is estimated at around 4.5%, already well below the pre-pandemic norm. By 2026, growth is projected to ease further toward approximately 4.2%. Reflecting weaker industrial output, softer consumer demand, and reduced momentum in infrastructure and real estate investment. This deceleration signals that the economy is shifting away from high-speed expansion toward a lower, more sustainable, but less dynamic trajectory. Manufacturing growth remains positive, but gains are slower as export demand softens and global trade conditions remain uncertain. Domestic production is constrained by overcapacity in several heavy industries, lowering efficiency and marginal returns on new investment. Unemployment rate trends highlight mounting pressure in the labor market. In 2025, the urban surveyed unemployment rate averages about 5.2%. By 2026, the rate is expected to rise slightly to around 5.4%, reflecting weaker hiring in private manufacturing, construction, and technology sectors. Youth unemployment remains a persistent structural challenge, with many graduates struggling to find stable employment as firms delay expansion plans and cut recruitment. Slower job creation reduces household income growth and weakens consumer confidence, reinforcing the broader economic slowdown through reduced spending and precautionary saving behavior. Interest rate policy has turned more accommodative, but with limited impact. In 2025, the benchmark loan prime rate remains near 3.45% as authorities seek to support credit growth. By 2026, the rate is expected to be slightly lower, around 3.30%, as policymakers attempt to offset declining private investment and soft demand. Despite these cuts, credit transmission has been weak. Banks remain cautious due to rising non-performing loan risk linked to the property sector and local government financing vehicles. Lower interest rates reduce borrowing costs in theory, but real-world borrowing appetite remains subdued, limiting the stimulative effect of monetary easing. Inflation rate dynamics reflect subdued demand conditions. Consumer inflation in 2025 is projected at roughly 0.9%, signaling weak pricing power across major sectors. By 2026, inflation is expected to remain low, around 1.2%, as excess industrial capacity and cautious consumer spending cap price growth. Persistently low inflation underscores the absence of strong domestic demand and raises concerns about disinflationary or near-deflationary pressures. Weak price growth reduces corporate margins and discourages aggressive investment, reinforcing the slowdown cycle. Debt-to-GDP ratio remains a critical constraint on long-term growth. In 2025, China's total debt-to-GDP ratio is estimated at around 83%. By 2026, it is projected to rise toward approximately 85%, driven by expanding local government obligations and sustained issuance of special bonds for infrastructure funding. High debt levels limit the scope for aggressive fiscal stimulus as authorities seek to avoid triggering financial instability. Local government debt servicing burdens crowd out productive spending, reducing the efficiency of fiscal policy as a growth tool. Elevated leverage also raises concerns about systemic risk within the banking and shadow banking sectors. The property sector continues to be the central drag on economic activity. In 2025, real estate investment remains in contraction, and by 2026, the recovery remains weak. Developers face liquidity stress, declining presales, and tighter regulatory scrutiny. Falling property prices across major cities reduce household wealth and confidence, undermining consumption through negative wealth effects. The property slowdown also affects upstream and downstream industries, including steel, cement, household appliances, and construction services, amplifying its impact across the economy. Private sector investment has weakened noticeably. In 2025, fixed asset investment by private enterprises shows only marginal growth, and by 2026, momentum is expected to decline further. Regulatory uncertainty, weaker profit expectations, and limited access to financing have increased risk aversion among entrepreneurs. Foreign direct investment also slows as multinational firms reassess supply chain strategies and diversify production to other regions. This shift reduces technology transfer and limits productivity advances, reinforcing the medium-term slowdown. Consumption remains constrained throughout the 2025-2026 period. Household spending growth weakens as labor market uncertainty rises and property-related wealth declines. Retail sales expand at a slower pace, reflecting cautious behavior in discretionary categories such as travel, hospitality, and durable goods. Rural consumption remains relatively stable but insufficient to offset urban weakness. The high savings rate persists, reflecting precautionary motives linked to healthcare, education, and retirement security concerns. This consumption weakness prevents domestic demand from replacing the fading momentum from exports and construction. External demand provides limited relief. Export growth in 2025 slows due to weak global manufacturing cycles, and in 2026 the outlook remains subdued amid persistent trade frictions and supply chain diversification. Although China continues to hold a strong position in technology hardware and green energy equipment, overall export momentum is insufficient to offset domestic softness. Import growth similarly slows, reflecting weaker internal demand for raw materials and intermediate goods. Overall, China economy slowdown 2026 represents a complex interaction of structural and cyclical forces: slower GDP growth, slightly higher unemployment, low interest rates with limited effectiveness, subdued inflation, and a rising debt-to-GDP ratio combine to restrain economic momentum. The shift away from property-led growth, high leverage, and demographic headwinds suggests that the slowdown is not a temporary phase, but a longer-term adjustment. While stability remains a policy priority, the economy enters 2026 in a more cautious, lower-growth state, with limited immediate catalysts for a strong rebound. For more data-driven insights and global market breakdowns, subscribe and turn on notifications. Stay informed, stay ahead. This is Economics FX, where clarity meets strategy. Until next time, trade smart.